lot of other things. Okay, now let's start. First things first, you need a code editor. That's the Visual Studio Code that we are going to be using, but you can still use the, let me say, you can use the Notepad++ and other code editors. So let's dive into this. First, you need to download these extensions that I'm going to show for you. There is Prettier Code Formatter. I already downloaded it. You download it from this place here, extensions. You download it because it formats your code so that it looks in a better way. And then there is Live Server. Is a launch a development local server with a live reload feature for static. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Then there's HTML hint. This guides you as you're going to be coding. So before we dive into HTML and so on, I'm going to still explain to you some of the key things in HTML. So stay with me here. Thank you for staying with me. Now, what we have here are some of the HTML tags that we're going to be using. You know, HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language, which is what is used for running a web page. And once you don't have this HTML, you cannot run a web page, even though you do anything. So these are some of the things that we're going to be using. They are very important. Let me zoom in on this and we see what to do with it. So as you can see here, the P stands for the paragraph tag. You have to have an opening and a closing tag. So let me show for you how the closing tag looks like. This is how you close it. This is how you'll be closing each and every one of these things here. So once you have a P tag like this, you close it and then you put the paragraph that you want in between them. Then this is heading tag. The heading tag runs from H1 up to H6. Then H1 is the main heading, H6 is like a sub heading. Then this BR stands for the break, whereby, like, let me say you are typing something and it goes and you want the next line to come under it, like you want these tags to be under. So BR makes it to come like this, and you have to fix the BR. You have to fix the BR here for the thing to work. Okay. The HR is the horizontal rule, whereby it will give for a long line under the text. Then the A is used in reference with the href. A is the anchor tag. So once you're using A, you have to have href. That's the reference, whereby what's it going to be reference to? It will have to be a reference to something, like it will be for creating links. This one here will be for links. Then the img, that's for the image, and it's used with the source src. It's just similar. It's just going to be similar to the href. So that's going to be the src. And then there are these three things: the ul, the ol, and the li. The ul is the unlisted, the ol is ordered list, then li is listed items. Okay, I'll explain this later. Then the table tag is used for creating tables. Then in between the table, the opening and the closing. So you have to have a table closing. In between them, you have to have these table row, table details, and table heights. Then table row, you know what a row is, which runs horizontally. Then table details, the details in the table. Then the table headings are the headings of the table. We shall get back to that. Then there's form, there's input. Some of these we shall get back to it. Okay, thank you for listening. As we now dive back into HTML, let me give you the introduction in the Visual Studio Code of some of the simple ones, then we shall come back. Thank you for staying with me till this length in the video, and you now know what it means. You're interested, right? Okay, now hit that like and subscribe button, and then give us some comments so that we shall also know what to do with you and you know what to do with us. Okay, back to the video. Now, what we're going to start with, you have to first open a folder. Then like you have to create a folder on your desktop. Me, I created this HTML folder. Then I'm going to just select it. Then it's already open there. Now to start the coding or the typing and so on. You know, some of those people don't like that one. Okay, you're going to press this new file, or you can start with the folder, but folder is used to group things, but yeah, we don't have anything to group yet, so we're going to start with new folder, new file, and then you have to type the name, but let's use index.html, then press your enter, then generate code by pressing Ctrl I. But there is something simple with Visual Studio Code. So for you to generate a quick code, what you just have to press is Shift and your one to display this exclamation mark, and then you press enter. And then it brings for you what all this is. Then let me zoom in and explain for you what all these things are. What we have here is the general outlook of how the document will be. The doc type, it tells you what type of document is this. So this is a HTML document, and if it's not included, the website will not run, because the website does not know whether this is a HTML document or not. Then the language, it's given here English. You can also change the language wherever you're from. Then remember, you have to have the head, opening and closing. This is the closing tag, the opening tag. Then one of the main important things in the head you have to have is the title. Title is very important. The title is what appears. Let me show for you what the title is. The title is what appears here. This is what the title is. This is where the title appears. You know, in a web browser, that's where the title appears. Okay, then you have to have the body where everything goes in, and you close the HTML. Okay, let's dive back into what the smaller things that we're going to have. So I'm going to show for you how to use the P, the H, the BR, and the HR in this video. Then the rest will come in the next following videos. And please remember to like and subscribe. So let's dive in, and we'll start with the H. Let me show for you the different levels of headings. There's H1, there's H2, there's H1, okay. Then also come H2, and then there's H3, then there's H4 up to H6. Okay, now I'm going to type all these things, and not to bore you, come back. I've typed from H1 up to H6, heading 6. Now let me show for you. Now you remember the other prettier code formatter. When you press Ctrl S, this is how it will appear. Now let me show for you the use of the live server. You just press go live. Then once you press go live, this is how it is going to be. Don't mind these other downer ones that I'll come and explain for you. Then this one here, the head. Have you seen the different levels of the heading? Okay, so let me now show for you the P tags and the paragraph tags. So let's generate the text. Just lorem. Once you press lorem and enter, it will bring for you some texts. So that's the text. Then this is what the paragraph tag does. It's just for paragraphs. So if you have any paragraph, you type it within the paragraph tag. So there's the B. Remember this BR, the break. So if you want to break it from here, you just type BR, that's for the break, and then save. So it now come. Let's not put it there. Let's put it somewhere. Let me say around here. Okay, BR, Ctrl S. Have you seen it? The text now comes under it. That's what the BR tag does. So There's also the horizontal rule. You just press HR, Control S. Now that's your horizontal rule. The other side, don't mind the second one, it appeared because we had this other one. Then that's all we have for today. So please don't forget to leave comments, like and subscribe to this video, as I'll be giving you more videos like this in the future comes. We're going to teach for you everything dealing with HTML from the tags, then we'll proceed to CSS. So thanks.